In the figure, measures of some angles are given. Using the measures, find the values of x, y and z. Given, measure of angle TEN is equal to 100 degrees. Measure of angle EMR is equal to 140 degrees. Measure of angle ENN is equal to x. Measure of angle NEM is equal to y. And measure of angle EMN is equal to z. We have to find the values of x, y and z. Now, look at the figure. You can see angles in a linear pair. Angle TEN and angle NEM are angles in a linear pair. So, the sum of the measures of the angles in a linear pair is 180. Measure of angle TEN plus measure of angle NEM is equal to 180. Substitute the value of measure of angle TEN. We know that measure of angle TEN is equal to 100 degrees. So 100 degrees plus y is equal to 180. Therefore y is equal to 180 minus 100. Therefore y is equal to 80 degrees. Now similarly we have angles in a linear pair. Angle EMR and angle EMN are angles in a linear pair. Now substitute the value of measure of angle EMR to be 140 degrees. Then you get 140 degrees plus measure of angle EMN is Z, that is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore Z is equal to 180 minus 140 degrees. Therefore Z will be equal to 40 degrees. Now in triangle NEM, you know the value of y, you know the value of z. What is left out? You have to find out the value of x now. So in triangle NEM, apply sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So in triangle NEM, we have x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degrees. Now substitute the values of y and z over there. Y is equal to 80 degrees, we already found out. Z is equal to 40 degrees, we already found out. So x plus 80 degrees plus 40 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, x plus 120 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, now you take plus 120 to the other side of the equal to sign. You will get it as minus 120 degrees. So, x is equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. Therefore, x is equal to 60 degrees. Now we have to write the final answer. X is equal to 60 degrees, y is equal to 80 degrees and z is equal to 40 degrees. You have to write the final answer. Now coming to the next question. In the figure, line AB is parallel to line D. We have to find the measures of angle DRE and angle ARE using given measures of some angles. Write what is given and what is to be found out and begin the solution. Now line AB is parallel to line D is given and let us take line AD to be the transversal. Now we can see alternate angles. Angle BAD and angle EDA are alternate angles. They are congruent because we are given parallel lines. According to the alternate angles theorem, they are congruent. We are given measure of angle BAD is equal to 70 degrees. So substitute the values over here. are getting measure of angle EDA is equal to 70 degrees. Now, EDA can be named in another way as angle EDR, because we are going to concentrate on triangle RD now. So, we are converting the name EDA as EDR, because R lies between A and D. Because of the betweenness property, we can name angle EDA as EDR. So, measure of angle EDR is equal to 70 degrees. Now, coming to triangle RDE. Angle ARE is an exterior angle of triangle RDE. Now, look at triangle RDE in the figure. The side DR is extended to A. So you get angle ARE is one of the exterior angles of triangle RDE. So you can use the remote interior angles theorem. According to the remote interior angles theorem, measure of the exterior angle will be equal to the sum of the measures of the two remote interior angles. So, measure of angle ARE is equal to measure of angle EDR plus measure of angle DER, because angle EDR and angle DER are the remote interior angles. Now, substitute the values over there. So, measure of angle ARE is equal to 70 degrees plus 40 degrees. Therefore, measure of angle ARE is equal to 110 degrees. Now, what is left out? We want to find measure of angle DRE. Now, look at angles in linear pair, angle ARE and angle DRE in the figure. They are angles formed in the same straight line. Angle ARE and angle DRE are angles formed in the straight line AD. So now they are angles in a linear pair. Now substitute the values. So because they are angles in linear pair, we can write measure of angle ARE plus measure of angle DRE is equal to 180 degrees. Now put the values of known values you can put. Now here measure of angle ARE is equal to 110 degrees. So substitute the value. Then you find out measure of angle DRE. So measure of angle DRE you get to be 70 degrees. 180 degrees minus 110 degrees, that is other way is equal to 70 degrees. Measure of angle DRE is equal to 70 degrees. Now write the final answer. Measure of angle DRE is equal to 70 degrees and measure of angle ARE is equal to 110 degrees. Now coming to the next problem. Question number 7. In triangle ABC, bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. Angle C is equal to 70 degrees is given. You have to find measure of angle AOB. First you have to draw the figure because the figure is not given. So you have to construct triangle ABC. Just draw triangle ABC rough figure. Show the bisectors of angle A and angle B to intersect at point O. Measure of angle C is equal to 70 degrees is given. You have to find the measure of angle AOB. Show measure of angle ACB to be 70 degrees. Now since bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O, you have to take angle CAO and angle OAB to have the same measure. Similarly, you have to take angle CBO and angle OBA to have the same measure. So, I am showing those measures also in the figure. Now, coming to the solution, first write what is given. Given in triangle ABC, bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at O. Measure of angle C is equal to 70 degrees. To find measure of angle AOB. Now coming to the solution. Ray AO bisects angle CAB is given. Ray AO bisects angle CAB. So we are getting angle CAO to be congruent to angle OAB. Since the angles are congruent, the measures are equal. So I have directly written measure of angle CAO is equal to measure of angle OAB. You write the reason beside it. Ray AO bisects angle CAB. Now the measures are equal, so let us take the measure to be x degrees. So let measure of angle CAO is equal to measure of angle OAB is equal to x degrees. Take this as the first equation. Now, ray BO bisects angle CBA. Look at the figure. Ray BO bisects angle CBA. Ray BO bisects angle B is given on the question. So, it can be written as angle CBA. So, ray BO bisects angle CBA. So, you get angle CBO is congruent to angle OBA. Angle CBO is congruent to angle OBA. So the measures of these angles are equal. Measure of angle CBO will be equal to measure of angle OBA. Let us take measure of angle CBO, which is equal to measure of angle OBA, to be equal to y degrees. Take this as equation number 2. So measure of angle CBO is equal to measure of angle OBA is equal to y degrees. Take this equation as equation number 2. Measure of angle CBO is equal to measure of angle OBA is equal to y degrees is taken as equation number 2. Now look at the figure. Look at angle CAB. We can apply angle addition property and split this angle and write it as angle CAB is equal to, that is measure of angle CAB is equal to measure of angle CAO plus measure of angle OAB by angle addition property. Now, you know the values of measure of angle CAO and measure of angle CBO. Put the values. That is from equations 1 and 2. So you will get measure of angle CAB is equal to x degrees plus x degrees. that is equal to 2x degrees. Take this to be equation number 3. Now similarly, you can also show that measure of angle CBA is equal to 2y degrees. Take it to be equation number 4. Now in triangle CAB, you can apply sum of the measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That property you can apply, property of a triangle. And write measure of angle ACB plus measure of angle CAB plus measure of angle CBA is equal to 180 degrees. Now, from the third and fourth equation, you can substitute the value of measure of angle CAB to be 2x degrees and measure of angle CBA to be 2y degrees. So this equation becomes, and also we can substitute the value of measure of angle ACB to be 70 degrees. Because it is given measure of angle C is equal to 70 degrees, that is otherwise measure of angle ACB. So you will get 70 degrees plus 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 degrees. Now 2 is common. You can take 2 outside. See, you have 2x degrees plus 2y degrees. From there you can take the 2 common outside the bracket, and inside the bracket you will get x degrees plus y degrees. So you will get 2 into x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 180 degrees. I am bringing the 70 degrees to the other side of the equal to sign. So plus 70 degrees becomes minus 70 degrees. Now 180 degrees minus 70 degrees is 110 degrees. So you will get 2 into x plus y is equal to 110 degrees. Now take 2 to the other side of the equal to sign. 2 into x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 110 degrees. Now 2 multiplied by, so when you take 2 to the other side of the equal to sign, it becomes divided by 2. So 110 degrees divided by 2. Here on the left hand side you will be having only x degrees plus y degrees. X degrees plus y degrees is equal to 110 degrees divided by 2. 110 degrees upon 2 is otherwise 55 degrees. So you will get x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 55 degrees. Now, our final aim should be to find the measure of angle AOB. So coming to triangle AOB now, sum of the measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So we can write measure of angle AOB plus measure of angle OAB plus measure of angle OBA is equal to 180 degrees. You have to write the reason by the side of it. Sum of the measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Sum of the measures of all angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Since sum of the measures of all angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Now look at equations 1 and 2. From the equations you can substitute the value of angle OAB as well as angle OBA. Measure of angle OAB is equal to x and measure of angle OBA is equal to y. So substitute it over here, you will get measure of angle AOB plus x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, now x plus y is equal to 55 degrees we have found out. So substitute that here. Instead of x plus y you can write 55 degrees. Therefore, measure of angle AOB plus 55 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. This is from equation 5. Take x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 55 degrees to be equation number 5. Previously we have found out x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 55 degrees. Take it to be equation number 5. So here you will write the reason as from equation number 5 we get measure of angle AOB plus 55 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now take plus 55 degrees to the other side of the equal to sign. You will get it as minus 55 degrees. Therefore, measure of angle AOB is equal to 180 degrees minus 55 degrees. That is equal to 125 degrees. Now we have to write the final answer. Measure of angle AOB is equal to 125 degrees. That is the final answer.